30th, and I am actually on my way to work. I'm going to be working a half day today, but my office is just down the road from the DeVos Place Convention Center, where I'm going to be heading today for GrandCon. So, looking forward to getting the work day over with so I can start my long gaming weekend. Hope to see y'all there. Alright, let's get this over with. Alright, I made it through the workday. Jen came and picked me up, and we drove down to the Amway Grand Plaza Hotel where we're staying. Last year was our first year staying here for GrandCon, right? Yeah. And it was just, I mean, we live fairly close by, but the convenience of being in a connected hotel is pretty great. Plus, it's a really nice hotel. We'll do a very quick room tour here. So there's the bathroom, you know what that's for. Got closet with some extra pillows, an ironing board, little squeaky. On this side we've got our coffee stuff, some hangers, storage. This is a double queen?
Yes. Yep.
Double queen. Nice big mirror. We got the AC running already. Big TV, lots of storage spaces, lots of drawers to keep stuff in. We don't tend to really unpack too much when we stay in a hotel, but if you're the type of person that does, there's a lot of room. Got a workspace. Down in here is where they have a refrigerator, and then in here they've got a nice bucket and a couple of glasses.
A nice bucket.
A nice bucket? An ice
an ice
bucket.
That's a weird thing.
It's a very nice bucket. We got a river view room. We're on the 21st floor, so we got a nice view of the Blue Bridge. Right over here you can see the Grand Rapids Public Museum, and we are right across from the JW Marriott, and there's downtown Grand Rapids. Alright. Whoa. We are going to walk down to the convention center now, go pick up our badges, and see if we can get some gaming in.
What are you doing? Who is that? No! He can't do it. I see the video. So what we have here is two different scenarios. We have the first scenario, which is evacuation, where the goal is to get your people off the planet to your planet, but also to the other win objective is to actually get or destroy 8 of your opponent's pips. So basically, if you're playing orange, if you destroy 8 of the opponent's pips, that's a win objective. But if you get 5 of your orange ones to your home planet, then you win. But there's ways to stop that. So basically with this game, it's all about flicking. So you basically flick your ships, and then where they stop, you actually put the fin on it. And then with this ship, this is a gunner ship. So basically where's the projectile? It actually has a magnetic shooter in it that you basically shoot across.
Oh, cool.
And so when you have a ship out here, I don't think I'll be able to demo it with success, but basically if there's a fin on it, and I'll see if I can get it with you. And I got it in the first shot. So basically when that happens, you destroy the ship. And so if your opponent has an explorer in it, and you destroy it, that becomes your point. And then the other ways you can win, or actually those are the ways you win, but you gotta be really careful with flicking it, because if you flick it into a planet, that was terrible. Flick it into a planet, you don't wanna do that, because you basically kill 3 of your people, and then become your opponent's points. And then you just put it back there. But you can slightly nudge the planet, as long as it's on that point. That just becomes a very messy landing.
Came in hot.
Yeah, and that's very the simple aspect of this one. And then when we come over here, this adds the aspect of resources into it. And with the resources, you can do added bonus actions, as you can see on the play card. That with the yellow resource, you can do an extra movement, and it can be any of your ships. Red resource, you can do another attack action. And then the brown resource actually adds in the aspect of the shields that can be placed anywhere on the board. And there's 3 shields that you can just place anywhere. The only rule with the shields, though, is that they have to be, say this is your opponent's ship. With this ruler, you actually have to have it at least that far away from the ship. If it's on the ship and touching it, then it's too close. And then with the win objectives for this one, is there's 2 objectives. It seems with every scenario, except the more advanced ones we haven't really looked into. We're just volunteers. The win objective for one of them is to actually get 3 of your people on the planets. But if your opponent also gets 1 person on the planet, then no one has control of the planet. So then at that point you want 2 people on there and it becomes a fight for that.
It becomes an area majority.
And then there's the resources, same with that. If you smash your ship into an asteroid, you blow up your ship. Anything that's in there, you lose that. With the action economy, which I didn't go over there, you can either do a move or shoot. With the move, when you first start out your action, with that ruler stick, you make sure that you can start your ship that close to your planet, and that's how you set it up. Once you set up your ships, that's how you have them set up for the rest of the game. So with the move action, you can, well, that's a terrible example because that's a shooting ship. You set your person in there and they just go into the passenger area. Then once you have that, with pivoting, you put your finger on the back and that's how you choose your movement. You don't put your fingers on the side of it and shift it because then you lose that beginning portion of where you started.
Yeah.
And then, of course, you do the flick. You flick your ship to where you want it, and hopefully it gets there without smashing into something. And then you can also, if you get close enough to the planet, you still have an unload action that you can put your person on that planet. Now the thing is, though, with these, this is a different ship from the one with the cannon on it. This is a striker, and with this one, you actually just put this marble on there, or plasma ball, and you just slightly push it, and you don't know where that thing's going. Now, with the striker, actually, let me do the official name. Yeah, actually, striker, and the cannon one over there is a disruptor. And with the striker is better against ships, where the disruptor is actually better overall just against everything. Any questions or?
No.
Is this for sale here?
No, right now this is actually on pre-order. The pre-order right now is $50. I do not know exactly the date that it's coming out. This is actually an advanced
get the.
Yeah, you need 2 more times. Oh, that's right.
Whatever that
Yeah,
is.
but not on you.
And then it says after I refill, draw 2 cards from the deck, then discard any 2 cards from your hand. Look at me go.
Oh, so I should have been last time too. Okay.
Discard that one,
Actually, you know what? Sure, why not? Everybody gives me 1 card. Nope, nope. Take that back. Everybody gives me 1 card.
Everybody gives you 1 card.
Yep.
Okay.
wow. Okay.
You'll get a card back.
Yep, exactly. He's gonna pick.
Put one else.
Yes, that makes sense.
Okay, so you're gonna get this. Right? You're gonna get this. You're gonna get this. You'll get this, and you have that.
That's the one I wanted. Now you play.
I think mommy's forced to win this.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bump, bump.
Take it to
you guys are mean.
I only have so many cards.
Yes, but it was Grayson that was mean.
Edition already Kickstarter funded and then published it. I'm preparing the second edition. The second edition is going to be 2 to 4 player instead of 2 to 3 player. First edition had a 2 to 3 player and card game fighting against the other player and the monster at the same time.
Okay.
And but the second edition have basically 4-player version and more cards. So it's a PvE deck building card game. I'm game designer of this game, and I've been working long time. Yeah, this is the game box, and it's the prototype for the second edition. And the game is usually it's the Magic the Gathering. You can think about Magic the Gathering, but there's a monster and the market at the same time. So a player can fight each other like other card game, and then you can also fight against the monster at the same time. Or if you don't want to fight against the other opponent or the monster, the player can just manipulate the market, and they can just change it different item, build up item, and build their hero like this, increase their stat point,
Okay.
like whatever they want, and then like RPG character build.
Gotta gear up.
Yep, gearing up, and there each hero have a choosing different mission, and the secret mission they do have some mission is aggressive to the opponent, some mission is very peaceful, and depending on the mission, your hero playstyle is always going to change it. And the goal is collecting this Shadow Stone. Essentially, this is a victory point. Who has the most victory point is the winner. And in order to collect that, you buy the item with the gold token. Whenever you buy item, you gain victory point, and also you buy new skill card with the skill XP token. When you pay 3 XP, any skill card you want, and then you can add it into your deck. And so there's a deck building aspect of it, the game.
Okay.
And with your deck, you can use the card over and over. You can use same card over and over because the game balance is work like that way. So the basic card could be the strongest card. So for example, of this card, like Magic Missile have a deal this damage, which means this icon we matching this damage token here, damage here. So right, she used to have a 3 this magic point, but now if she buy this item like that, then she have a 5 magic point. So she can do 5 damage. If she buy more blue, then now she is a 6 damage, something like that.
Okay. Yep.
So she can build it that card. Also that item is also requirement. So in order to use some special card, we just added with the 3 XP token. And they need a requirement instead of the mana. So you need to reach that requirement in order to use it. Of course, this card is generate different strategy, and you can surprise different players' perspective and strategy. So it's all about this one. This game is about like a tendency. You need to read the other players, what they are thinking. They're going to attack the monster, or I want to attack at the point. Oh, I need to attack the monster, or I need to maybe not attack the monster. Maybe I should attack you.
Yeah.
Or something like that. You gotta think about, okay, maybe I don't need to attack anybody. I just need to buy item, and I need to build up my hero, and they will generate also your victory point essentially. So there's multiple. If player who like to play multiple way, multiple strategy, they like to try, and this game is really good. High replayability, and yeah, that's right now the prototype. It's a deluxe version of token, but yeah. So there's tons of replayability because there's 11 different monsters and 4 different heroes and a lot of items. Yeah, and the secret mission, the monster's actions always different. So for example, this monster is this is a monster action. If this action happening to you, then you follow this keyword and you find the icon, and that's gonna happen to you. And if something, let's say this one happened to me, then I just need to find that keyword and thing.
Oh, that's cool.
So if this monster attack me, I need to consider to block their attack, or I'm gonna take the damage.
Yeah.
So I can lose the health point by doing that. So there is one person at each round is gonna control the one of the behavior. So I can give this one slightly to you. So this is dangerous. So I can plan before. Okay, I need to plan what this monster is going to do to you, and I need to think about on that time I gotta manipulate the item. Maybe I need to attack the monster, I kill the monster, I can get the reward. So there's a multiple way to win the game, and therefore, a lot of strategy. You gotta constantly think about it. What's the best move I can do? Instead of just, oh, I have so much power, I can attack you and then done, game over.
Right,
That's not the
right.
game end. It's about like, okay, in this journey, I need to build this way, or I need to build a different way. Sometimes you gotta find the item is not showing up the way you want, and you gotta build a different one. So this is the like you build up damage, but the item show up some totally different way. Let's say like keep getting the health item, then you keep build up your health item like that, then you're just so tanky. Yeah.
How many players?
So the first edition, it's a 2 to 3 player, but I find out, and then people who enjoy this game over and over years, and they also find out the 4 player working fine.
4 players.
So second edition is gonna comes with 4 player.
Will it come with the mats?
The mat is separated, but
Okay.
working on the second edition comes with a smaller mat, so they can, like this kind of size, they can stick in like, okay,
Oh,
here,
cool.
go there, where to go,
Yeah.
because a lot of location. Also, print is available to exactly print this mat size.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. All right, hey everybody, it is about quarter to midnight. We just got back to the hotel room. We are exhausted, a little hungry, very thirsty,
A lot of hungry.
a lot of hungry. We had a really great day of gaming, even though we didn't get started till a little bit later. Still got quite a few games in. Started off with Capybaras from Kids Table Board Games. Really fun, easy to pick up tableau builder that we had a lot of fun with.
Yeah, super cute.
Super cute. We played Rebel Princess, which was a really interesting trick-taking game with kind of rules that would change from round to round and special powers and things. That was a lot of fun too. That's from Bezier. We may end up picking that one up as well.
We will end up picking up that one as well. I really liked it, even though
Yeah.
I was getting frustrated. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's. I mean, it's one where you can be kind of sneaky and mean a little bit if you want to be. But it was a really fun game.
Yeah, super fun.
We played Things in Rings from All Play. This was my first time actually. I've seen it. I got a demo of it at Origins, but this was my first time actually getting a chance to sit down and play it, and it was hilarious. I hearing it explained, I didn't think it was going to be as funny as it ended up being, but just the looks on people's faces when they are sure they have these things figured out and they play the card down and the card gets moved, and they go, what?
There's a lot of yelling in this one.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. We had a blast with that one. We played charcuterie, which was really cool. I Split You Choose, really cool table presence. Everything looks like, it looks like you're putting together an actual charcuterie board. So that one was a lot of fun. Just trying to, you've got different recipes out that you're trying to meet, and doing so by splitting up tiles, and whoever splits up the tiles gets last pick. So that's a great mechanism that I tend to like. So that was a fun game. Finally got a chance to play the Great Heartland Hauling Company, which is a game that's been around for quite a while, and I've always heard really good things about. Pick up and deliver game. Really liked that one. We played Stock Exchange from the Op. Great production. The bags are cool. Look like little burlap sacks and wooden tokens and everything. The art is very cool, like paper art, which is something that I'm seeing a bit more of in games lately. But I really like it, and it's a fairly simple kind of stock exchange, like a stock market style game where you're trying to. Whoops, am I still on camera? Where you're trying to kind of gather up the most of a certain type of flower, and depending on how far that's been pushed up the track, you're kind of working with other players to determine the values and gather the stock. So it's kind of almost like a kind of a intro to the idea of stock market games before you get into something like a train game with stock and everything like that. This would be something to, at least a good way to introduce people to that style of game. And then we played Pass, which is a game that we played for the first time at GenCon. Got a chance to teach a couple of friends tonight, and that's one that the more I play it, the more I enjoy it.
Yeah.
It's another one of those kind of quick, simple, fun card games. Like rules simple, easy to sit down and just get playing, but once you're playing, there's a lot of interesting strategy and a lot of different ways that you can kind of play out your hand. So really like that one. That was fun to get to the table again. Yeah, it's getting to the point of the night where my brain is just shutting down. So I think we're gonna call it a night tonight. Get up. I'm gonna get up early enough that I can try and get this video out before I head down to the hall again tomorrow. But tomorrow should be a full day of gaming. So really looking forward to that.
Yeah, today was only 10 hours.
That's all. Yeah.
Measly 10 hours of gaming.
Yeah, we call ourselves gamers. So we will see you tomorrow.